Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. My name is evenleasesc, and today on 10 Minutes More or Less ship review, right behind me, the ANVIL F7C MKII. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, welcome back to another review. Today, the ANVIL F7C Hornet Mark II. Now, the last time I looked at this ship was prior to 3.23, so let's go ahead and dive into this. Now, right before I do, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I just wanted to have you subscribe just so you know when I have more videos coming out, as well as giveaways. There's going to be quite a few giveaways coming throughout the rest of the year, and I want to make sure you get notified so you have your chance to win an awesome ship. Now, moving on, this Hornet is $175 if you were to buy it on the Pledge Store, or if you buy it in-game, it is $4,895,100 AUEC. Definitely not a terrible in-game price, and let's get into why. This ship's stock comes with 2,532 DPS, and that's damage per second, due to those two size 4 Revenant Gatling guns, one on each wing. Now, those guns are pretty awesome. They output pretty good amount of damage, but you got to make sure you're consistently hitting your target, and a lot of times people will switch them out for laser repeaters or cannons. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Now, this ship, just like any Hornet, you can upgrade to add more weapons, whether you change it out in the middle of the ship and add a ball turret, or if you add a front nose turret, adding 2 more weapons to that as well. So there's 2 additional hardpoints per se, where you can add a ball turret, which will give you either 2 size 2 weapons or 2 size 3 weapons, or you can house 1 size 4 gun up there, which is pretty awesome, as well as the nose turret, allowing you to house a couple guns at the front. Now, outside of that, you do have 8 size 1 Marksman 1 missiles. Not the biggest missiles that are available out there, but at least you have 8 of them, so you can throw those around while you're kind of diving in and out of combat, which is pretty nice. Now, this ship, prior, to 3.23 and all the changes, they did come stock with the CF447s on those wings, so that's a little bit of a difference. They moved it over to the ballistics package. It seems to be the route they're going with the Hornets, starting them off with ballistics here and there. It just depends on which one you have, really. Now, looking at the shield of this ship, it has a total shield strength of 3,460 bubble shield. Prior, that was 3,000. So you got a little bit of an upgrade there. Not the biggest upgrade, but a little bit, which is pretty nice. Always nice to have a little bit more shield. But you know what? They did hit you on your health pool, and that kind of is a big bummer. It is 19,646 HP, when prior it was 33,905 HP. So that's a pretty big drop off there in the health pool department. Now, this ship is still very speedy. It is 220 SCM with a top speed, and a 480 forward boost, 250 backwards boost, and a 1,150 nav speed. So the thing gets moving, it's pretty peppy, and it has fantastic maneuverability, sitting at a 56 pitch, 45 yaw, and a 150 roll, allowing you to really outmaneuver quite a few opponents, especially some of your bigger targets like the F8 Lightning. You can kind of circle strafe a lot of these targets now because you are pretty maneuverable. Outside of that, this thing does have 16 SCU of hydrogen fuel and 0.7 SCU of quantum fuel. So its fuel is pretty nice. It went up a little bit, but the fuel changes that are currently and continuing to be ongoing for quite a while until they get it completely where they want it, it's just going to be kind of going up and down. We'll see how that works out between 4.0 and 1.0. Now, currently, when you buy this thing stock, that middle pod area, if you don't switch it out for a ball turret, it comes with a cargo pod that does fit 2 SCU of cargo. Now, they did place the cargo box entry point and accessibility in the most awkward spot possible, so you have to have a pretty low grav environment or some way to jump up here. As you can see, not the greatest spot for it. You have to have a way to get up there, and I found it pretty difficult, like I was saying, unless you're in a pretty light atmosphere, allowing you to kind of jump up there. Now, I mean, outside of that, the last thing to do is to hop into the cockpit, go take it out for a quick spin against some AI bounties really quick, and then I'll give you my score on this ship. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so we're pulling up to the bounty target. Looks like my systems are all good to go. I'm going to go ahead and engage these guys, and then after that, I'll give you my score. Now, as you can see, this ship had no issue taking care of those bounty targets. Even though they were smaller in nature, this ship packs a punch, even stock. But if you were to upgrade it and add some more guns to the top and the front, you're going to be dishing out damage all day long. And you have a pretty decent health pool and shield health pool to go along with it, so it allows you to do quite a bit. Now, honestly, my score on this ship is an 8.5 out of 10. And the reason behind that is it doesn't have its components or gold standard pass, which is pretty surprising given, you know, how recent this ship came out. But also, the price point is a bit heavy when you're looking at it on the pledge store compared to a lot of other fighters out there and a lot of other ships and, you know, their capabilities. You got to ask yourself if you'd be willing to pledge for it or if you just want to get it in game. Personally, in game, it's a fantastic price and pretty worth it if you want to go ahead and jump into this ship now. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you guys plan on getting this ship, already have it, or you have the F7A. Anyways, you guys are truly awesome. I have a lot of reviews coming up soon with new ships, including the Polaris, which I'm sweating intensely about. Again, you all are awesome. The channel members, I appreciate the support. Thank you guys. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one.